Fort Wayne ground, November, 5933 Hotel with Foxtrot, ready to taxi.
5933 Hotel, Fort Wayne ground, taxi to runway 5, wind 070 at 6, altimeter 3012.
5933 Hotel, roger.
5933 Hotel, contact tower 119.1.
Switching to tower, Fort Wayne Tower, November, 5933 Hotel, runway 5, ready to depart.
5933 Hotel, Fort Wayne Tower, wind 070 at 7, cleared for takeoff. Have a safe flight.
We are off on our journey.
Welcome. This video is titled Part 1, Signs of the End Times, Leading Up to the Tribulation. I thought it would be interesting to look into the signs listed in the Bible that are to occur prior to the tribulation, and to see if we are experiencing some of these in today's world. Because of the number of signs to discuss, this will be a two-part series. We will address 5 of the signs in this video. People are interested in or fascinated with the end times. Even Jesus' own disciples asked about the end times. The Bible states that these end time signs would be like birth pangs, and these signs will increase in frequency and intensity. Please know these events are only the beginning of birth pangs. The end is still to come. The beginning of the end is here. We are told in the book of Daniel that many prophecy, events, and signs would not be understood until the end times. In fact, the Lord told Daniel that at the proper time, those who have insight will understand. Daniel 12 verse 10. We are now able to understand some of these events and signs because their understanding depended on past history or upon technological advances. It is time to jump in and study some of these important signs. The first sign is the nation of Israel. A most important sign is the nation of Israel, which was recognized in 1948. It was prophesied that Israel would be restored as a political state. Deuteronomy 30 verse 3, Jeremiah 29 verse 14, and Amos 9 verses 14 and 15. We have witnessed this event in our lifetime. My wife and I have had the privilege to visit Israel twice. The second sign is that people shall be lovers of themselves. Here is one that describes the world we live in today. People shall be lovers of themselves. 2 Timothy 3 warns that in the last days men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those who are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God. Did you catch the last description? Lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God. And that they seem godly, but deny the power of God through their worldly living. This is the state of the professing Christian world today. From all that was mentioned above, God tells us, from such turn away. The third sign is that worldly knowledge and travel will increase. Daniel 12:4 reads, "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words, seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased." There are a couple interpretations of this passage. The first is that we are living in the information and computer age. We are witnessing huge advances in secular knowledge and technology. It applies to science, medicine, travel, and computers. We see new developments daily. The second interpretation is there will be a great increase in the knowledge of God's truth and prophecies. We have reached a time now in which many people are running to and fro through the scriptures, comparing text to text and understanding the prophecies. The truth of Bible prophecy has been opened up like never before. With either interpretation, it is evident that this is a sign that we are living in the end times. The fourth sign is wars and rumors of wars, Matthew 24 verses 6 and 7. It reads, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom." War is another sign of the end times. Just turn on the TV. We see wars, violence, and conflicts being fought all over the world. Wars have continued and grown steadily worse since the time of Christ's prophecy. Let's look at Luke 21:9. It talks about commotions. The definition of commotion means disorder, confusion, and tumult. Beyond that, it could include acts of and effects of terrorism, such as bombings, but also demonstrations, protests, and riots. Wow, that hits home. We are in the last intermission preceding the greatest war foretold, and that is Armageddon. It only takes the push of a couple buttons to annihilate mankind. The fifth sign is one world government, currency, and religion. What about one world government? Satan has a plan for a single world government, sometimes referred to as the New World Order. We are heading to that end quickly. It is likely that the United Nations will be that entity that is in command of all nations. The Bible tells about 10 toes, and isn't it interesting that the world has already been divided into 10 regions? It is probable that Canada, Mexico, and the United States are one of the regions. Do you see some of this happening today? What about one world currency? As we see in our own time, the world is heading toward one currency. With the use of computers and scanners, we will not have coins and paper money in the future. The Bible tells about all trade and business transactions being made by the use of a chip implanted into our bodies. This is part of Satan's plan and is called the Mark of the Beast. All of this is happening today. And what about one world religion? Satan has a plan for a single humanistic religion for the whole world. We in our own day can see this gradually happening. First will come the worship of man, and then will come the worship of Satan himself. This likely will be the New Babylon, the revived Roman Empire, and the harlot. Look at the apostasy in our churches today. The church age is quickly coming to an end. Next month, we will continue part 2 of this series. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it has been very helpful in your understanding of the end times. I close by saying, I pray that you know Jesus as Lord and Savior. If not, please accept Him today. We are living in the end times.